Okay folks, today we're going to test this 1965 to 1966 Corvair AM/FM radio. This was quite the rare option back in the day, and finding one of these today is quite the task. You see the model number is 986118, and this is quite a nice unit. I believe it'll fit later Corvair models also, and possibly earlier. I'm definitely no Corvair expert, but I believe the radios are very much the same with the exception of the knobs and things that can be swapped out. The radio is also multiplex compatible. I'm looking for the plug here. There it is. It's actually why this radio is not sitting flat here. If you look at this plug right here, this is a multiplex eliminator plug. What this does is it makes the radio play as a single channel mono radio. If you remove that plug and plug in what's called a factory multiplex stereo adapter, that will turn this radio into a true 4-channel stereo radio. So pretty cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is for 65 and 66 because the date code on the original transistor here is the 8th week of 1965. So a very nice original radio, and we're going to test it today. We have it hooked up to the correct 8-ohm speaker, a battery, and an antenna. And yeah, we're going to test it out. Before we get started, I should tell you my AM reception is pretty weak where I live here, and that's not the fault of the radio, but just the fact that I live deep in a valley, and we're testing the radio inside a metal building here, which seems to affect it as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's test this puppy out. Really nice sound and reception. I think our antenna just came loose there a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I think we lost our antenna. There we go.
Fermented veggies. I like sauerkraut and beets.
Our antenna's giving us some trouble. Sorry about that, guys. The antenna keeps coming loose.
National Insurance Crime Bureau at 1-800-TEL-NIC.
Anyway, real nice AM. Now we'll switch over to FM. Super easy to switch to FM. You just take this little knob here in the center, flip it this way, the whole face of the radio will flip over. Kind of cool. We'll start at the end of the dial here. Okay, there we are at the end. Ooh, Tupac. I guess I should show you how loud it plays and everything. You can see there's no crackling when you adjust it. I'm going to turn it up just for a second. It gets real loud. Extremely loud. I don't know if the camera or the camera adjusts for that or not. There's also a tone control back here. So there's treble, bass, and we'll go back to the middle.
Number 4 lines for $25 per line per month with auto-pay discount using debt.
Se vuelva a ser humillada.
92.7 K-Tom, number 1 for New Country. Celebrity endorsement.
Is that the US sent an expert guy called Larry Lewis who
Anyway, real nice. I'll show you the push buttons all work here. So I have them adjusted above each individual push button at the moment. And then finally I'll show you how to set a push button. Let's say we're big Journey fans. You pick any push button you like, pull it out, then you push it back in. And regardless of where you go on the dial, you can go right back to your Journey. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful radio. I'm going to show you a few more things, then I'll disconnect the power so I can kind of show you around the radio here. I want to show you that the light works. So it's on right now. If I turn the radio off, the light goes off. Again, it's back on. Okay, now I'm going to disconnect our power. I'll show you why the antenna was giving us trouble. I say antenna, but it's really just a piece of wire hooked up to the here. So when it jiggles around back there, it doesn't make a good connection. Let me continue to show you around this puppy now that we got the power disconnected. Okay, so the radio uses a standard GM radio connector. This is the same as your AM radio now if you have one. There's no connector included since it's part of the car's wiring harness. That said, if someone's added an aftermarket stereo or something to your car at one point and this is missing in action, let me know. We can work something out. I'll get you one. Anyway, real clean case, as you can see. I'll show you this multiplex plug a little bit more clearly now. So it attaches with this 1/4 inch screw here, and you can pop it out, and this is the jumper plug they're talking about here. But if you plug in the stereo adapter, it will make it a 4-channel stereo radio. The bracket's included, you can see it right here. Again, just real nice. The face, in case you couldn't see it earlier, the chrome is quite nice on both the bezel, the knobs, and even the nose cone. Everything is just really nice. The lens is really clear. The push buttons are real nice. They'd look even better with a little polishing, but they're not all beat up or anything like that. The part number tag is here, easy to read. Just, I don't think you could ask much more of an original AM/FM radio. This is the one you've been looking for, guys. Whether you're buying it for yourself or for a holiday gift from somebody, it could really, the possibilities for this radio are endless. So don't miss it, guys. It's a good one.